morning. Right, what's this doing? If you've just logged in, it's a live stream. Why am I doing a live stream? It's an experiment again, but it's one of these experiments I like to keep up. It's an experiment in doing a live stream on mobile. And now, of course, you'll have to take a word for this. You can probably tell the resolution's dropped down to 1080p. The video may be a bit more choppy. This is why it's an experiment to see what I can get. But what I'm actually doing is I'm using my mobile phone, okay, to do the streaming. And if you look here, you can see my Alienware laptop, which I did a review of earlier. Let's make sure you can see it. Yeah, you can see the screen. So if you see down here, you can see my Alienware laptop. So it's a nice, powerful laptop. The rig is a Brahma Duet with a couple of enter panos. You don't need enter panos. Telesins would be just as good for this. And I've connected by 5-meter USB cables. So there's a number of things in play here, but this is an experiment to see how it works. So the key thing is, yes, we know the laptop will do it. It's running on battery. I haven't got it on mains, okay, because that's another reason for the experiment. In fact, while I'm doing this, I'm just going to have a quick look, see what my GPU. Yeah, so okay, so the CPU is banging up a bit. That's okay. Bearing in mind, I'm running this on battery, so it's kind of really pushing the system. So you can run it on battery. These are actually pretty good. They have a 99 watt-hour batteries. Kilowatt, megawatt. I don't know. Yeah, let's pop that back up there. So yeah, it's just really an experiment to see what's possible here. I intend taking this out in the field, and I just wanted to see what you can do. Now, this is really reliant on how good your 4G signal is, because I'm doing it by the mobile phone. So it's probably a bit jittery, and that's probably down to the whole process involved. So it'd be interesting to see how this comes out. If you've got a really fast 4G, it is only 5 to 8 kilobits a second. No, yeah, I can't remember now. That's kind of fundamental, isn't it? Oh, I'll add that onto this video. It's yeah, kilobits, not megabits. So let's see how this comes out. Of course, my brain's thinking while I'm doing this, which is never a good idea on camera. Yeah, so just see what this is going to work like. Now, of course, it's no good unless you need it. When I say 4G, I mean it depends on the transfer rate of your phone acting as a Wi-Fi hotspot. Okay, so everything's basic around this. So and using a laptop, and of course, you do need a fast laptop to do the stitching. But i7s pretty much, because this is really busy at the moment. But that's largely now. To be honest, at the moment, XSplit is using very high CPU usage when it's sending it for streaming it. Whereas I noticed that the NVIDIA GeForce system, when it was doing the same thing to YouTube, except it can't do 360 frustratingly, but it's only using 30% CPU and 30% GPU. So there's something going on with the XSplit software when it's streaming that's really using an awful lot of CPU in this test. And so I have mentioned it to them, and I'm going to have to get some more contact going with them, because if we can crack this, then you can use this on slower platforms. But yeah, so just see what it's like. I mean, it's warmer in here than it is out there. That's it really. So yeah, so there you go. I'm gonna have a look at this. You're welcome to stay. I mean, it's probably not much worth it. One viewer, that's probably me. It's dropped a few. It's probably just can't get the data up. Yeah, you can see it's well, you might not be able to see. GPU's not doing much. It spikes. I don't know why it spikes. Probably something going on, but most time it's about 20%, 25% GPU, but the CPU is banged up. Again, as I was saying, that seems to be something to do with XSplit. It doesn't have that problem with. It's a shame actually, because now here's the thing: if you was to do this and record this and then upload it, so you can record this in real time, you're actually better off, because you could do this and it would work better. But I just wanted to see what it'd be like actually live streaming through a mobile. I mean, it's potluck with the area. I mean, we've not got a particularly brilliant area for data. It's not bad. I mean, on here, what am I getting? I'm getting 2 bars on my 4G. So, that's the reason why it's probably a bit choppy. But yeah, you could record. You're probably better off actually recording this in real time, and then once you've got it recorded, you've recorded the piece. Then stitch it, send it up that way. It'll be much more reliable. But this is an experiment. I think people like to see this stuff. Drop frames, stream quality, yeah. So I'm dropping the odd frames here and there, but I want to see what this looks like. So I think that's done that. The sun's coming around a little bit. You can see it's coming around by the door. So it might get a little bit bright in here. I'll have more news on the stereo rig. Has been delayed at Shakeways, so they probably buggered it up and they're redoing it. So I'll have more on that soon, hopefully. But yeah, so remember, it's a Brahma Duet, and it's got Interpano lenses on this, which do improve everything, give more data basically to work with, which is better. And it's a nicer image. The optics are nicer, obviously, but the telecines work well as well. So they do a pretty good job. But okay, let me stop this now, and I'll let's see what this has come out like. Output. So I will say goodbye.